So what can I say? So he's the best player right now in the Premier League.
Ever thought about Pep Guardiola's ultimate football prodigy? Well, guess what? It's none other than Phil Foden. Yeah, you heard it right. The man himself rates Foden as his cream of the crop. Now, what exactly is behind it? But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before we dive in, because you know your support means the world to me. You see, Phil Foden isn't just living up to Pep's high expectations at Man City, he's smashing them, filling in the shoes of the mighty Kevin De Bruyne and even drawing comparisons to the legendary Ricardo Kaká. Talk about pressure, right? But wait, rewind to his academy days, where the legend of Foden began. Imagine this kid, barely out of diapers, smashing in goals for fun, not just in quantity, but in quality. Now here's the juicy bit. Brought on in a tight game, he doesn't just hold his own, he scores the winning header. Can you imagine the scenes? But hold up, it's not all smooth sailing. Despite his talent, there's a little hiccup: his size. Yeah, he's a pint-sized powerhouse, but did that stop him? Heck no. This dude started showing up early, grinding harder than anyone else, proving that it's not about the size of the player, but the size of the fight in the player. And you know you're onto something special when even his former coach can't help but sing his praises. After years of hard work, Phil's now ready to step onto the international stage, repping the under-17 team of England. And let me tell you, he doesn't just make the cut, he becomes one of the stars of the show. Flash forward to the Euros, where England battles it out with Spain in a nail-biting final. Yep, Phil's there, making his mark with a crucial goal. Sure, they might have lost on penalties, but that's just the beginning of his journey to greatness. Fast forward a bit more, and England gets their sweet revenge in the Under-17 World Cup final against Spain. And who's leading the charge? You guessed it, Phil Foden, with not one, but 2 goals to secure a resounding 5. 2 victory. Oh, and did I mention he walks away with the Golden Ball Award? Yeah, talk about shining bright like a diamond. But wait, there's more. Phil finally gets his shot at the big leagues with Man City, and boy, does he make it count. It's 2019, and Phil's about to make headlines with his Premier League debut goal against none other than Spurs. And get this, it's not just any goal, it's the match winner in a jaw-dropping one. 0 victory. Can you feel the goosebumps yet? Because I sure can. So, remember that epic debut goal against the Spurs? Well, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Pep Guardiola, the mastermind himself, couldn't help but gush over Phil's talent, declaring him the most gifted player he'd ever coached at that age. Yeah, you heard that right, it's high praise indeed. But wait, there's more. Fast forward to the next season and Phil's not just making appearances, he's becoming a regular fixture on the field. I'm talking 23 Premier League games in the 2019-2020 season alone. And guess what? He's not slowing down. The following season, he ups the ante, featuring in 28 league games. But it's not just about showing up, it's about making an impact. And boy, does Phil deliver. Check this out. In the 2020-2021 season, he racks up a whopping 16 goals and 10 assists. And he's not done yet. The next season, he's at it again, netting 14 goals and serving up 11 assists. Even when faced with a slight dip in form, Phil's still finding the back of the net, tallying up an impressive 15 goals across all competitions. But hold the phone, this season, he's back with a vengeance. I'm talking stellar performances left, right and centre, including that jaw-dropping super hat trick against Brentford. Yep, you heard me correctly, a super hat trick. Now I get it. Everyone knows he's a stellar player, but can we take a moment to address just how underrated this guy really is? Sure, people might throw around comparisons to the likes of Bukayo Saka and Vinicius Jr., and yeah, those are valid. But here's the kicker. Phil's not just rubbing shoulders with the up-and-comers. He's holding his own against the footballing legends too, like Kaká. Let's break it down. When Kaká was the same age as Phil is now, 23, he bagged 19 goals and dished out 11 assists in 49 games. Impressive, right? Well, hold on, cause Phil's already notching up 11 goals and 9 assists in just 33 games this season alone. And guess what? He's got plenty more games left to surpass Kaka's numbers, and with the blistering form he's in, it wouldn't be a shocker if he does just that. Heck, he might even beat Kaka's tally of 11 assists in the blink of an eye. And get this, despite being a mere 23-year-old, Phil Foden's already ticking off boxes on the trophy list like nobody's business. We're talking a whopping 5 Premier League titles, multiple FA Cups and League Cups, and not to mention the cherry on top, the Champions League and Club World Cup. Oh, and did I mention he's been a key player in most of those titles? Sure, you might argue that Phil Foden's trophy cabinet is largely thanks to the star-studded team he's a part of, but let's get real here. How many footballers his age can brag about a collection like his? Not many, I'll tell you that much. Take Kaka, for instance. By the time he was 23, he'd only snagged 1 Serie A title. Phil? Oh, he's already got a handful of Premier League titles, not to mention FA Cups, League Cups, Champions League glory, and even a Club World Cup. Yeah, that's not just luck, that's pure talent and dedication right there. And sure, he hasn't clinched a Ballon d'Or yet, but let's not forget he's still a ripe 23, and Kaka didn't nab him until he was 25. So, who's to say Phil won't follow suit? All he needs is more game time, and with injuries opening up opportunities, he's seizing the moments. This season's shaping up to be his best yet, mark my words. But here's the kicker. He needs more than just club success. England beckons, and if he can shine on the international stage too, well, let's just say the Ballon d'Or might have a new contender in town. With only the likes of Erling Haaland and Ollie Watkins ahead of him in terms of non-penalty goals. Yeah, that's some elite company right there. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the explosive style of play, the elegant dribbling, the vision and the leadership. Phil's got it all in spades, folks. And here's the kicker. He's no longer just a bench warmer when the big guns come back. Nope. Phil's versatility, covering 3 to 4 different positions up front, coupled with his low injury frequency, has made him the crown jewel of the modern Manchester City squad. And let's be real here, ain't nobody is letting go of Phil Foden, not even if Saudi Arabian billionaires come knocking with bags of cash. As for Phil himself, well, the mission's crystal clear. Bring home those Premier League gold medals. Cement his spot as an undisputed starter for England at Euro 2024. And hey, maybe even snag that Ballon d'Or while he's at it. Sky Sports pundits Gary Neville and Roy Keane are singing his praises. And trust me, when these guys talk, you listen. They're convinced that Phil Foden isn't just special, he's something else entirely. And you know what? I couldn't agree more. So folks, what do you think? Is Phil Foden the unsung hero of the football world? Can he rise to the ranks of the greats? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. Hey, why not hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more awesome content? Until next time, folks, stay awesome, stay tuned, and catch you on the flip side.